As my dear students of 10th standard, nowadays we are discussing about textbook evaluation, answer for the textbook evaluation. Already we discussed Roman letter 1, choose the best answer, Roman letter 2, fill in the blanks, Roman letter 3, match the following, short answers. Nowadays we are discussing long answer questions. So already we discussed about what is homologous series and its characteristics, how to systematically arrive the IUPAC name of the given compound, and the manufacture of ethanol from sugar molasses, also writing a balanced chemical equation for some reactions. Now fifth question in page number 171, Roman letter 6, fifth question, explain the mechanism of cleansing action of soap. Explain the mechanism of cleansing action of soap. So how soap work to clean the dirt from the dress material. So already we learn the differences between soaps and detergents. Soaps are sodium salts of long chain of fatty acids, and its ionic part is COONA+. It's prepared from animal fat or vegetable oil. Its effectiveness is reduced when used in hot water. It forms a scum in the hot water. It has a poor foaming capacity. Soaps are biodegradable. Now, what is the cleansing action of soap? How soap works on dirty material or cloth to remove. It is in page number 167, 11.9.3. Cleansing action of soap. The soap molecule contain two chemically distinct parts. So in a soap molecule, two different parts are there, two different portions are there. So these portions interact differently with water. So first point you would understand, there are two chemically distinct or different parts in a soap molecule. These two different parts interact differently with water. First point you would understand, there are two distinct parts or two different parts in a soap molecule. These parts interact differently with water. Second point, what are the two different parts? First part, it has one polar end. It has one polar end, which is a short head with a carboxylate group COONA. So two different parts. Out of two different parts, one is polar end. One is polar end, that is short head. What is in short head? Carboxylate group. The symbolic representation is COONA. Carboxylate group. This is one part. Second part, non-polar end, and this is a long tail made of hydrocarbon chain. So first part is polar end, second part is non-polar end. First part is a short head, second one is long tail. And first one is carboxylate group, second one is hydrocarbon chain. So there are two distinct parts in a soap molecule. One is polar end, another one non-polar end. And Polar end is called as hydrophilic. Hydrophilic. Hydrophilic means this portion, this part is water loving part. That means this part is naturally attracted towards water. Attracted towards water. Then second part, it is non-polar end, is water hating part. Water hating part. So this is not attracted towards water, but it is attracted towards dirt, oil or grease or stains on the cloth. You have to clearly understand two part, polar end, non-polar end. Polar end is short head carboxylate group and non-polar end is long tail hydrocarbon chain. And polar end is hydrophilic, water loving, attracted towards water. Non-polar end is hydrophobic, water hating. That means this will not attracted towards water but attracted towards dirt, stain or grease, oil on the cloth. Then the hydrophobic part of the soap molecule trap the dirt. So the non-polar end of the hydrophobic part of soap molecule trap, enclosed. Trap means enclose the dirt, catch the dirt particle, and the hydrophilic part make the entire molecule soluble in water. So hydrophobic part only going to enclose, trap, catch the dirt portion on the cloth. Then the polar end of hydrophilic part makes the entire molecule dissolve or soluble in water, which is going to soluble in water. Then what is micelles? What is micelles? When a soap or detergent is dissolved in water, the molecules join together as clusters called micelles. So you have to understand what is called micelle. Sometimes will be also asked in objective or 2 mark. So soap or detergents are dissolved in water. The molecules are joined together as clusters called micelles. That is an aggregate of surfactant molecule disposed in liquid forming a colloidal suspension. So the surfactant molecules which is going to reduce the surface tension and form like a colloidal suspension, that is called micelles. Then the long hydrocarbon chain attach themselves to the oil and dirt. Already told, the long hydrocarbon chain, that is a non-polar end, hydrophobic part, trap the dirt molecule, enclose the dirt molecule. So the dirt is surrounded by non-polar end of the soap molecule. Then the charged carboxylate group of the soap, the charge, that is the polar end, the charged carboxylate group of the soap, that is the polar end, make the micelles soluble in water. Soluble, which is going to dissolve the whole molecule, colloidal substance, and soluble in water. So because of this, the dirt is washed away with water. Dirt is washed away with water. So this is a simple mechanism of cleansing action of soap. So every day we are using soap for bathing and washing, but we don't know the mechanism, how the cleansing action of soap takes place, how soap clean the dirt, oil or grease on the cloth. Once again, we will see again from the beginning. So in the cleansing action of soap, first you have to understand the first point. Soap molecule contain two chemically distinct means different parts, two different parts in a soap molecule. These two different parts interact differently with water, act differently with water. What are the two different parts? One is polar end, another one is non-polar end. One is polar end, another one non-polar end. What is polar end? This is a short head with carboxylate group. Short head with a carboxylate group. So it is given in the diagram. You can see 11.3 that hydrophilic that is polar end short head. Hydrophilic polar end short head with the carboxylate group COONK. Then second part is non-polar end, that is a long tail made of the hydrocarbon chain. See the diagram. It is given. See the hydrophobic part, that is a non-polar end long tail made of hydrocarbon chain. Then in this same, first you have to understand two parts. One is polar end, non-polar end. Then what is the function of this polar end and non-polar end? First we learn soap molecule contain two different parts, act differently with water. One is polar end, another one is non-polar end. So what is the activity, the function of polar end in the action of cleansing? So polar end is hydrophilic. Hydrophilic means water loving part. Usually it going to attracted towards water. The non-polar end is opposite to that hydrophilic, which is a water hating. It is called a hydrophobic. That means it attracted towards dirt, oil, stain, grease on cloth, but not attracted towards water. So two portion: polar end hydrophilic, water loving; non-polar end hydrophobic, water hating. It attracted towards dirt, oil. So hydrophobic of the soap molecule trap the dirt, enclose the dirt which is going to surrounded by the dirt molecule, and hydrophilic part make the entire molecule dissolve in water and washed away. So this is the cleansing action. Also one more part is given, what is called micelles. So when soap or detergent is dissolved in water, these molecules join together as clusters. That is the colloidal suspension. This colloidal suspension of surfactant molecules dispersed in liquid, that is called micelles. So in the micelles, the long hydrocarbon chain only surround the oil, dirt, stains, and the charged carboxylate, that is the polar end short head, which is going to make the micelles soluble in water, and due to this the dirt is washed away with soap. Due to this reason the dirt is washed away with soap. So you have tried point twice. It's very simple how the cleansing action of soap take place. And you have to go through. It is a detail will be asked in the examination. So very simple, and learn point wise, and write and practice. Only the regular practice helps you to understand, to get the knowledge of cleansing action of soap or any answer. So for farewell, thank you. God bless you.